Welcome to Wednesdays with Wayne, and I'm in the backyard of Rosellen, who is a former special education teacher and works part-time for Niemeyer. So thank you for inviting us to your backyard.
Welcome.
I wanted to share this space with everyone because this is a do-it-yourself project, and it's been over years, hasn't it?
Yes, it's been at least 25 to 30 years that I've been working on it.
Nice. Tell me what did this start with?
It only started with a silver maple, a Norway maple, and a pool, and a stockade fence around the pool. That was it.
And you have transformed this into this amazing oasis that I want to take a walk through. So let's start with this one garden here. I think this is great because it's so colorful. You've incorporated annuals and perennials with this garden. Back in black sedum, some of the Killia or yarrow, that was Peter Cottontail. I love the caramel coral bells, the Heliopsis bleeding hearts. A collection of plants with a lot of color through here. I'm standing by the shed. It looks like not exactly your she shed, does it?
No, if you would open it up, you would see lots of tools and swimming and chemicals for the pool. So that's it.
Very utilitarian, very necessary for a yard of this size and of course for your outdoor entertaining. But I'm loving what you did to accent it with the annuals, the little stained glass window, the hostas. This turtle head's really cool too, blooming at this time of the year with that deep green foliage as well as those pink flowers. At this time of the year is just beautiful. I noticed there's a couple pathways through here. Are these for?
Those are for my two labs. I have a yellow and a chocolate, and they run through the yard, and there's no sense trying to fight them, so they make paths, and I just don't plant flowers.
So you have created this beautiful landscape and managed to keep your two medium-sized dogs at bay without tearing everything apart. I'm telling you, things are spectacular here. I'm loving this corner planting with this variegated maiden grass. Got a couple sunflowers in there, some obedient plant, of course the Rudbeckia in full bloom, the black-eyed Susans, and some asters. Nice little combination through here. I'm also liking the combination and the massive amount of color is kind of a focal point off the pool. You've got your roses, your annual color with the coleus, the background of the arborvitae, and of course probably a limelight hydrangea here.
Yeah.
So beautiful color. Come on over here and let's talk about the shade garden. This is a very peaceful spot for you. I understand you like to do a lot of reading as well too, right?
That's exactly right.
And I would imagine you come here in this quiet little retreat. Japanese maple, beautiful, this all gold Hakona clover, Japanese forest grass, a series of hostas. I'm gonna go around the back and point out just a few of your favorites here as well. You like the hellebores amongst your favorites. What's your hosta here that you really like? That wee is so spectacular. And tell me a little story about the Jack Frost runner-up.
My husband passed away about 3 years ago, and I thought in honor of him, I'd find various plants that had his name or something familiar to him, and it Jack Frost. So.
I love memorable plants in the landscape. That really makes it very special. And this whole garden is just amazing. You've also incorporated something for your granddaughter. And this little fairy garden, which is an engagement into horticulture for a small child. So tell me something about the fairy garden.
Well, Carolyn is 10 years old and she comes every spring. We clean all of the little figurines and then she designs it. Then we go over to Niemeyer's, we buy all of our plants, and we finish the garden.
That is a gateway into horticulture. I can only imagine when she grows up how fantastic her yard's going to be. Let's finish up on your outdoor space here. I think your containers are magnificent. You've incorporated a lot of tropicals, the coleus, the sweet potato vine. These containers are just spectacular. And this space you use a lot for your family, right?
Yes, we, especially at 4th of July, because we're so centrally located for all of the events, everybody comes here.
I love the space. Thank you for sharing this absolutely beautiful yard that you do most of yourself. So congratulations. And again, thank you for sharing it. Thank you for joining Wednesdays with Wayne, sponsored by Niemeyer's Landscape Supply. And remember, beautiful landscapes start here.